Hello everybody, how's it going? We're back. A bit of a late start, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, I guess. Whee! Alrighty then, let's see where we were. Cool. Yeah, go ahead and load. Yeah, we're gonna be right where we were yesterday, but I did go in here and read up all the tooltips and then close them, so those are gone. And other than that, we're exactly where we were. Boom, but I'm liking this game. I have a feeling it's still gonna be just like, I mean, and it's fun too, but there's so much dialogue. It's just like if you're a completionist like I am, you end up slogging through a absolute ton of that. I wish there wasn't so much at the very beginning. Like I wish it was a little more spread out, I guess. Because often they do front load that sort of stuff with dialogue options and everything. But no, I'm having a really good time. I just hope it's not boring for the viewers. Alright, here we are. As you can see over here on the right, they have been cleared out, the thingies. And what I'm going to do is I do want to go check over here before I wonder what the center, I forget what it is. I know you can like, wow, you can't, okay, you can double click. You could look that up, but I don't really care. Oh, that thing's gone now. Guess they moved it. But yeah, at the time, there was all the fighting going on. But I do want to explore this way. Ooh, nice. So there is stuff here. Climb down, use the rope to scale the rocky edge. Okay. And then, or we could jump down, but we have 10 athletics, so that's fine. Oh, and it looks like we got more skills over here, which reminds me, I did want to look at this. I was looking up, it's interesting. Apparently you can lock things you don't want to learn more of. Yeah, I don't know how that works exactly. I guess it's if you... Whatever, this looks pretty decent, so I think I'll just leave it. We could... Whatever. I think I'll leave it as is. See what we got here. We've got some... Up you go. Alright, we got a grain, and that we got, we unlocked with subterfuge, and it looks like we did get subterfuge under there too. Topaz? Yeah. And what do we got over here? Memorial has been left to weather the elements for many months and has fallen into disrepair. Resting at the top of the memorial is a small, weather-beaten enclosure with a rusted torque inside. We can examine it, or we can take the torque with 35 lore. You recognize the corroded bronze torque as a relic of Tearsman folklore.
Yes.
I wonder, can we, like, what if we took that with the other character? I'm not sure how it spreads lore, and that's kind of what I was talking about. Maybe we should experiment a little bit here, see what happens. Like, would she still get experience, just not going to lore? If... Probably not. Yeah, I don't know how that works. I hope we didn't miss a chance to get lore with our main character. I'm curious. Let's go ahead and reload here. Didn't take too long, but yeah, I do wonder how that works. Let's pause the game. I don't know. Yeah, we could lock some of the skills we don't want to learn, but I think I am fine. Like my main character, I pretty much do want to learn everything. Well, because some of these are used in conversations. I don't even see our athletics skill, and we, oh, never mind, right there. And we've had a few checks on that. Ooh, we should check out her stances too. Where was that battle stance? We've got -10 dodge. Adds bonus damage to your next attack equal to 50% of the damage received from attackers. I don't want to be tanking a whole lot of damage. This is just straight dodge, and that's accuracy. So we can do dodge or accuracy.
Just point me in the right direction.
I'll stick with that. The dodge.
Can't do that.
Okay, so yeah, if we go down here, do both people get experience? I wish I knew a little bit more about how that works. And it's weird that it flashes like that. So yeah, let's go ahead. Have her loot this.
Good thing I keep a torsion wrench handy.
Oh, what? Last time it was split. Now I'm really confused. That was weird. Now I'm really confused. How does that work? Okay, and she still gets the lore, but that's weird because I thought the subterfuge was split a little differently last time. Oh well. Is what it is. And I forget what was up here. Yeah, it's weird. We should check on our items too, then talk to these people and leave. Did we explore over here last time? 35 athletics, we can do that.
Found something.
Ooh. There you go, more wait, did we get subterfuge from that? Oh, I guess from finding it. Okay. Let's climb back down. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I think we already talked to Aurora. Oh yeah, that's right. It's over there. Cosma. Fatebinder, what an honor to have one of Tunon's courts visit our humble holdfast. Need supplies? Bursting with energy, the merchant, okay, so she's a merchant, slams her palm down on the top of crate. If so, you've come to the right place. There's like hair on my mic and it's rather distracting. So, what will it be today? How's trade? Well, this is service posting. No profit up here in the past. That's Hatchiard Bronze's orders. But when we march out of the valley, I'm back on my own schedule, and here's to hoping this year is a good one. The Overlord forbids the extortion of the pathways. Good thing too, because in years past I'd lose most of my profits to tolls. Couldn't turn a copper if I tried to haul long distance. Sure, well you see, Fatebinder, the merchant cranes her head to the side, scratching her neck. I think so. I've been handed these bits of script. She reaches across the stack of provisions to snatch a scroll case, but I'm not a woman of letters. Numbers are my strength, as you can well imagine. I'm sure it's all in order. Well, naturally, she winks. Just because we fight dirty doesn't mean we trade dirty. Well, most of the time, at least. Let's keep going. I thought we took care of this issue. Look, I'll show you them if we guess. A cursory read indicates the merchant is granted the unlimited right to trade in a logistical capacity. When not supporting an active battlefront, she has the right to trade grain, copper, and olives anywhere in the tiers. Well, naturally. Okay. See what you have here. Alright, let us actually do see what we have here. We got the scrolls. Slightly increases the duration of a spell. Area Spell effect, nice. We already have that one. I don't need healing potions. I don't need weapons. We have staves. So yeah, the only thing I'm interested in potentially are these scrolls. Especially the AoE. I'm imagining that could be useful down the line. Duration is sort of useful. And whoops. Who's this horde? Hail Kairos, and glory to the voices of Nerat. The Scarlet Chorus soldier nods at you, her brow furrowed in concentration. I take it you're the gopher everyone's talking about. Are you getting the lay of the ruins, or just avoiding the Archons? We picked this area clean months ago. All that's left are some old stones, and that prize off in the distance. She nods to the towering spire above the citadel. What do you want? Is that how you speak to a superior officer? It's how I speak to you. Only just arrived in camp, and you think you know more about breaking a siege than the rest of us? She huffs and shakes her head. Whoa, we can athletics if we wanted. We'll be the semi-polite option. Hey, wow, we actually gained favor, huh? Whatever you want to call yourself, it's none of my affair, she shrugs. Fatebinder it is, then. You'll find no lack of titles in the Scarlet Chorus camp, and we make them up as we go. If you let her off the hook that easily, she'll tell everyone in her gang about it. A crimson spear would have cut off her ears already. Ah, Verse, I see you're running with the Fatebinder now. Did you lose another group already? Take care. Why have I got a bug all over my screen? Get gone. Take care. The army is running low on Scarlet Furies, thanks to you. That's enough out of you. You've gained more favor with Scarlet Chorus somehow. Something in your tone causes the soldier to back down. Have it your way. I submit, respectfully. If you need something, you have only to ask. You only live once. Try and have more fun with your authority. Oh, she's talking to us now. Tell me about these ruins. This place used to be an actual fort when Cairn came through. The Archon of Stone pulled down most of the masonry with him. I think we've already read about him. As tall as the hills, Cairn is the Archon of Stone, master of earth and soil, destroyer of mountains and cities. Cairn is the reluctant leader of the Earthshaker Guild, though he is less their teacher and more their object of study. The massive Archon is sworn to Graven Ash and provides arcane support to the disfavored war effort. Okay. This place used to be an actual fort when Cain came through the Archon of Stone pool. Okay. Not sure if it was intentional, but he left that old statue in one piece. It's carved in the likeness of old Queen Lacaris. She scratches the back of her head, smirking. Strangest thing, the statue started crying blood around the time of the war. I like to think we clobbered the Vendrian Guard so badly that their ancestors could feel it. Yeah. What do you know about the spire? I know how to tell time by its shadow, and that it hurts my neck if I stare up at it for too long. Really, it's no different than the spires in the north, big, ugly, and inaccessible. It's strange that the Vendrian people built their citadel around it, but there's no accounting for taste. She's seeing you, Fatebinder. The side of her mouth jerks in a grin. Cool, so we got some reputation there, too.
I'll be your shadow.
Whoops, wrong thing again. Let's see what else we got. We got Drastus here. The prisoner says his name is Tarkus Demos. Drastus lets out a long sigh, tapping his gauntleted finger to his temple. Then I don't think this is a complicated matter. He dies. His family has been a driving force in the Vendrian Guard. Killing him should demoralize whatever's left of the Tarkus clan. Mocking Blaze. But we must offer the enemy redemption. Well, save for their inbred nobles, just ask the Queenslayer. The chanter lets out a hearty chuckle through an incomplete set of teeth. But corpses can't serve the chorus, so while mercy always pains me, it is what the voices of Nerat commands. We'd let you take prisoners, but you can't control them. You send these conscripts out on patrol, and they never return, defecting all over again. I can't let this nonsense strategy continue. Mocking Blaze says, well, I insist this oath breaker be taken to the voices of Nerat, leaving us at an impasse. Fortunately, we have a Fatebinder here to settle the matter for us. So, what say you? What should become of this prisoner? Yeah, we'll do the conquest option. What gives? Last I was here, the disfavored showed a little more mercy to the enemy. The commander lets out a long sigh as he touches the wound by his neck. These filthy hill people spat on the surrender. We were fools to ever treat them as anything more than violent children. Mercy is what got us into this protracted fight. Let's not continue this mistaken strategy. We're going to side with the chorus here because I tend to like them. Let's go ahead and give them a chance to recruit new warriors. We gained favor and gained wrath with disfavored. This is the sort of nonsense that got us into this mess we're in now. I hope he's not right. We're just like mismanaging everything. If we keep showing these mongrels mercy, they'll just bite us time and time again. If it calms your nerves, I assure you this one won't be put on the battlefield. The mage snaps her fingers loudly, gesturing to for her gang to listen. Make sure the prisoner is taken straight to the voices of Nerat. I won't keep you here any longer, Fatebinder. I know you have important business in the valley. Drestus salutes you, his gauntlet wrapping against his breastplate. For the glory of Kairos. Okay.
Quiet down.
Whoops, I keep doing that. Drastus probably won't say anything more to us. You have my thanks.
Yes.
Mocking Blaze, what do you have to say for yourself? Yep. And that's the guy we already talked to. We already talked to the trader. I'm wondering if I should like sell some stuff and buy spell modifications. Let's go ahead, go up here. I think we can just walk right around here. Seems to be the thing. Do 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 do. And nice, we have the athletics. Woohoo!
Can't do that.
Oh, okay. We must be close, right? She's got 35. Yeah, we're pretty close. Oh well. We'll have to come back for that. And we do have, okay, hidden objects. That one's pretty basic. Enable scouting mode by pressing left alt. Yeah. Door. Yep, whatever. I don't think I need the spells right now. It does remind me though, we should check to see what we have. Yeah, there we go. And this is world map. There we go, reputations. Let's see what we got. Scarlet Chorus. Oh, that's interesting. You can have both at the same time. You murdered the queen. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Yeah, if we like get enough, we get Merciless. 5% hit precision on targets below 35% health. Need a reputation change of major strength to unlock the spear. Oh wow, we can like terrify everyone. Okay, we'll mess with spells later. Let's go on, see what's up. Disfavored camp. Wait, what did it say? This fort was constructed shortly after routing rebels along the valley's western edge. The Archon Graven Ash directs all disfavored efforts from this location. Go! Oh, it's so hot today, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it's like, last I checked it was almost 90, and it's like 11 right now. Well, it's 11:30. That should just not be allowed. Neither should these loading times. Wow. That's so warm. Okay, we got something going on over here. Take what you can carry, but leave. Slow down a moment. I know we're both eager to watch the Archons bicker over tactics like a pair of magpies, but I need to ask you something first. What's that? Voices of Nerat told me that you've come as a mediator. Considering the source, well, I can't help but feel I'm only hearing half the story, so let's have it out. What's so special about you? Why so suspicious? It's just a feeling I got. When the Archons are together, the air gets as taut as a bowstring. I can't help but think that no amount of compromise will get them seeing eye to eye. So why invite a mediator from Tunon's court? It doesn't add up. Why do you think the Archons are at odds? I've been with the Scarlet Course since the early days of the conquest, so I can say it's been building for a few years now. There's an energy about those two, like a pair of storms moving to collide. I heard tell that Graven Ash and the Voices of Nerat shared some bad blood in the Northern Empire, but I don't know any of the particulars. By my authority, the Archons will fall in line. Hell yeah. That sounds like exactly the attitude to set this campaign in the right direction. I don't envy you the task of getting them to cooperate, which sounds about as easy as teaching a tornado to heal. At least you sound like you know what you're doing. Emphasis on sound like. Ooh, so, you could also subterfuge. What else has the Voices of Nerat told you? Only that I could find you in Edgering ruins. Truthfully, I could have picked you out of a crowd. You're the only one of us who hasn't spent the last few months bathing in the stink of the Matani River. She laughs, but there's a forced nature to it. I'm gonna be straight up. She's their ally now. I'm here to deliver an edict from Kairos. More loyalty, yes. That makes a crazy kind of sense. Considering how long the siege has taxed the armies, I can understand why Kairos would send you with an edict to speed things along. Have you read it? Do you know what it says? The Archons must claim Ascension Hall, which is the traditional throne room of the Queens of Apex. The throne stands directly beneath the mountain spire in the center of the citadel in the valley of Vendrian's Well. During Kairos' conquest of the Tiers, you stood in Ascension Hall as Kairos' representative when negotiating the surrender of Apex. You provoked Queen Vendrian Alanta into attacking you, then killed her. From that day forward, many have called you Queenslayer. Ah, so we were already there. Day of Swords. 26th of every month or span is Kairos' day. It is a day of holiday and rest for all within the Overlord's empire. Each Kairos' day is the last day of its span and is referred to by the span's name. Kairos' Day of Swords, therefore, is the 26th day of the span of swords. The Archons must claim Ascension Hall by Kairos' Day of Swords, or all will perish. One more thing for the Archons to fight over. Well, thanks for cluing me in. If Kairos sends any lightning our way, just tell me when to duck. I really ought to be meeting with the Archons. Damn, so much loyalty. Hey Ace, how's it going? The war tent is just past the center of camp. She nods towards the northeast. One last thing, be careful around these disfavored types. They take their work seriously, and most have suffered too many blows to the head. Take what you can carry and leave the cart. Otherwise, this is robbery. Otherwise, we seize everything or something like that. This is robbery. This is Kairos' law. Ooh. Also 39. We can't get into it yet. Let's see what's going on here. Sterling Hagnon. and a crescent runner. Let's go ahead and interject here. Hail, Fatebinder, the disfavored scouts nods at your approach. Camps up ahead. Don't mind us, just clearing out the rabble. Hey, nice. You won. I still don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect that these are now disfavored lands, and I'm happy to give the Legion a proper toll, but she's going on about trading rights. What nonsense is that? I'm not allowed to trade one thing for another? It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of the sort. Overlord regulates all trade. If you lack the proper permits, your goods are forfeit. A trade permit? Well, how was I mean, to whom would I speak for such a thing? Not us, and not our problem. Maybe march your butt to Bastard City and plead your case before Tunon, but we'll lighten your burden and relieve you of your wares first. That should make the long trek a bit more bearable. You'd best start making a very strong argument as to why I should help you. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, we lost favor with the disfavored. What's there to discuss? We should kill this mongrel, and the warrior pauses, placing her hand in front of her mouth. If the Fatebinder wishes to weigh in on the matter, courtesy demands we listen. The soldier clears her throat, looking at you expectantly. This is a disfavored matter, but I know the agents of the court do so love to throw their judgments around. Well, you could rob me now and have my supplies today. The merchant grabs a flask from his cart. Or you can leave me alive and have fermented honey all year long. I even know a few family recipes for painkillers and healing droughts. Certainly any army will need those. He uncorks a small ceramic vial, and the aroma of cloves and lanolin assaults your nose. Yeah. We're gonna lie. Curious, I was just hearing about a supply caravan of regents going missing. Well, I don't see how that relates to me. I mean, I've only just arrived. I couldn't have been involved in anything like that. Didn't say the shipment went missing around here, and I certainly didn't mention when. Start talking. Wow, so we just totally tricked him. Just like lied to his face and got him. Well, I suppose some of it's looted. The peddler tosses his hands in the air. Look, I'm just trying to scrap together an inventory to sell. All the tiers have been wrapped up in war, forces a man to get creative with his source of wares. I found most everything out in the forests of the valley. I'd keep my head low when I heard sounds of combat. Then I'd take a look and grab whatever wasn't claimed by the first victors. So then you stole from the disfavored dead? How else did you get your hands on that iron? The scout points to the merchant's cart. You would have come here and sell us our own armaments? If anything has an owner, I will return it, but this iron would have turned to rust if left in mud of the battlefield. The disfavored are few in number, is that not right? You need a man like me to gather up supplies that would otherwise go to waste. The disfavored will tolerate your presence, but you will pay them handsomely for such charity. We will? The disfavored soldier clears her throat with a cough before repeating herself in a more upbeat manner. We will. It sickens me to make exceptions for this vulture, but if you supply the disfavored without profit, perhaps this indiscretion is for the best. It's not like our larders are overflowing. A work slave to scrounge provisions would be an asset. We've gained favor with Lethian's Crossing. Thank you for interceding on my behalf. I know my life will now depend on showing the disfavored due gratitude for suffering my presence. If I must grovel a bit to earn my daily grain, so be it. Always getting in other people's business so far. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to this dude. Thank you for talking down the disfavored from doing worse. Sad times we live in when making a humble living is branded a crime. So saving your hide was worth... Damn, let's do it. Oh well, naturally. Hagnon clears his throat, his face showing a flash of a scowl. One good deed deserves another. Well, when I have my shop up and running, I'll sell you provisions for a song and give you a proper bounty on any odd bits of weaponry you find. Provided that, he jabs his finger at you, you keep standing up for me should those iron goons try to rough me up a second time. You were lucky with us before, merchant. Take care that you don't challenge your luck again. Okay, so we still need the 39 subterfuge for that. Dang it, I did the wrong thing again. Talk to this dude. Does he have it set up yet? Yes. I'd like to see your wares. Ooh, he's got fine stuff. Immunity to frightened and terrified. Don't need it. Interesting. Plus 20 athletics for 120 seconds. That's decent. I don't really need consumables though. And the scroll contains magical expression, which is used in spells that alter a target's armor. Don't really need that either. Okay, for now we're good. Let's go ahead and explore the outside and then go in. What do we have here? Step closer and present yourself. Looks like nothing. I'm assuming those all go out to the same place. Could be wrong though. Anything out here? Oh, I should be tabbing too.
Can't do that.
Ooh, we got stuff over there. What's this? Humble grave lies before you. A battered sword has been used as a marker. The initial B deeply engraved on iron.
The Archon's son, Brennix. We don't bother with funeral rites in the chorus. No point in thanking conscripts for their duty.
Okay, and it doesn't look like anything else here. Let's head on in. Alright, and that's going to be a good stopping place for the first episode of the night. We'll be right back with more. Thanks for watching. Peace.